Hi. I'm heading into Home Bargains because I actually have a list of stuff I need. I try not to go to these shops unless I need things, because if you know me, I'm an overspender. I will spend money on whatever the hell I can to give us that dopamine fit. None of that made sense. To give us that hit of I've spent money. Is it a dopamine? Dopamine? I don't know what the hell it is, but I get that hit. When I spend money, I get that hit. There's a few things I need. I need a hair oil. Now you might think, Demi, if you ain't got oil in your hair's very greasy. I do have oil in my hair, but it's my facial oil. I put my Pixie Rose oil in my hair because I didn't have any other hair oil, and it was a slick back day. I was like, today's a slick back day, so I have my rose oil in my hair, and I need to get another oil. I need some cleaning stuff. There's a lot. We need some scrub dubbers, the attachments for the Dishmatics. We need some more of them. I need some cloths, like different cloths. I've got a certain cloth, but I need a different cloth. I need a duster, but I want to try the duster sponge thing that people get. I feel like they look a little bit better than the duster cloth that I usually use, so I'm going to try and get a hold of one of them. I need some kitchen roll. I need some tea. I need some coffee. What else did I say? I need my hair oil. So there's just a bunch of stuff. I've got a list on my phone of stuff that I need, and I just need to go around, have a look, pick stuff up. But of course, I really enjoy going into these bargain shops and having a look anyway. I do get an enjoyment from that, rather than just spending. But obviously when there is stuff I need and I do get to spend a little bit of money, then it is a bit exciting. All right, call us sad, but I do get excited from that. No candles. Candles are my downfall when it comes to a change of season, but I'm still burning a 2-wick candle in the living room that's been there a while. I did get through my 3-wick candle, so that's now gone, but I'm still burning a 2-wick candle, and then I do have another candle after that to burn. So no candles allowed, but we can sniff. Of course we can sniff, but we just can't buy stuff that we don't need, because we're really trying to be responsible adults and not overspend on things we don't need. But the temptation's there, especially when you're going into a shop like Home Bargains, but they're just so good. I need some Ace for White, the cleaner that you clean your whites with. Oh my god, that stuff, I love it. I literally use it for the beddings, but it smells so good. I also need a double duvet fitted sheet, because my dogs decided to have a game of dig-diggaroo, and they put a hole in the last one, and I like to have two. I've got one on the bed which hasn't got a hole in it, but I do like to have two to switch when I'm cleaning, just to give myself a few days to clean a bedding if I'm not up to date with the washing, you know. But anyway, so there's a whole bunch of stuff that I need, but I thought while I was going, would have a look. We'll see what's in Home Bargains at the minute, see if there's things we're loving, see what their vibes are. I think they're going to have quite a few Christmassy stuff in now with it being November, so we'll have a look at that as well. But without further ado, let's get straight in and have a look. There's my girl. You're absolutely joking me. Now I know that this is not Christmas and they're selling off their autumn stuff, but that stack of pumpkins, last chance $14.99, god I'm tempted. They are so cute, but then they'll be going away now. Like, I wouldn't have them out because Christmas is coming. They have such cute stuff though, I ain't gonna bullshit. I am internally so tempted by all of this. I've never seen these before. It's the whipped shower foams, and I think it's by, well, this one here is by Sunkissed. This one is by, oh, this one's honey scented, but it doesn't say the brand. I don't know if Home Bargains have made this one, but this one here, toasted marshmallow shower foam, that smells divine. Sorry, I haven't actually sniffed it, but it sounds like it smells divine. They also have a mango one, or this one here, which is sweet vanilla. Oh my god, they sound like they're going to be so nice. There's another one, chocolate and pistachio. You are joking me. Dubai style. I am obsessed. I also really like these as well. So you get a 4 set for $3.99, and I like the colouring. So you get a body wash in cherry, a melon body cream, and then you get a mango body cream, and then you also get a berry splash body wash. To be fair, they're not scents that I would be drawn towards. I am more of like a creamy scent girl, but if you know someone who likes the berry fruity scents, this is so cute. I like this as well. For $1.99 you get a hair mask and one of them little kind of like exfoliating comb things, which are really good for moisturising them in your head. I love them. I love looking at new cleaning stuff. You're a little bit of me. Guys, you're seeing these giant bourbon biscuit ice cream sandwiches. So you make your own, so basically you're making it yourself. It's just giant bourbons, and I'm so disappointed because the actual biscuit isn't vegan, whereas normal bourbons are. So I'm really disappointed, because they would have been so nice. One, just to have a giant biscuit, but two, to make an ice cream sandwich. But if you're not vegan, I can't say I wouldn't get them if I wasn't. Oh, this looks so nice as well. Toffee popcorn, milk coated honeycomb, caramelized salted peanut, salted pretzels, and caramel raisins. That is such a festive little treat in it. Oh my god, stunning. I'm not being funny. Okay, it says salted caramel, but it's crunchy nut. If this smells even remotely like crunchy nut, I feel like it's gonna stink. That sounds delightful. Pink vanilla and sugar cookie. That sounds like it'll smell beautiful. Honeyed fig and almond. Again, I feel like that would smell divine. Really into the foam shower gels at the minute though. Like I just feel like they lather up so nice and they're like extra creamy. So they're my preference when I'm picking a new shower gel. But I've actually only got one at the minute. So I could pick up another one. Ooh, that smells nice. Imperial leather, cherry and snow blossom. I bet you that is lovely. But I feel like I'm just gonna wait. Oh, they have a sugar plum from the original source. Again, all the festive scents that I'm here for, but I'm just not sure that I need one. But then I could pick one up and it would save us another trip. Could be an idea. Cashmere and cottonseed oil. That smells divine as well. I do like the foamy ones though, so I feel like I'm gonna get a foam one. I absolutely love the packaging on these body balms. They've got this one and then they also have this one. Doesn't say what scent they are, but I'm presuming they're different scents with the different colours. They've had these in for quite a while and I've actually already been through one of these which is the golden vanilla and warm sands. So it's $2.99 for the body mist, but they've also brought out perfume versions for $4.99, and they have the vanilla almond and salted caramel, fresh peach and coconut nectar, or golden vanilla and warm sandalwood. And I feel like they're such a good little stocking filler because the scents are amazing. I love all the skincare dupes that they're doing as of recent years. Like literally, this is that skincare dupe of that brand that's like literally so expensive in it. Oh my god, I don't know the name of it, but you know what I mean. Surely you know what I mean by the packaging. So instead of Milk Cosmetics, we've got Silk Cosmetics. So they have the cleansing water, they have a milky cleanser, and then they also have a super H2O hydrating primer. These jammies are so cute. So they've got like little wine and bows. It's like a girl party, but it's the button ups, and then you also get a matching scrunchie, and you also get the bottoms, but they're so soft. And then they also have these ones which are like not button ups, just a normal top, but it's like holly, and it's got this intricate little detail on it. Oh my god, they're my two favourite jammies, and them ones are only £12. They've also got these pink ones as well, which aren't as soft, they're a bit more stiff. But then they've got this little lounge shirt, which I really like. It's like a brown lounge shirt, wide leg, and then it's got the button-up collared top, kind of baggy. I feel like this would be a really nice like airport fit. Plenty for the kiddies as well, if you're wanting any little stocking fillers for them or anything like that. For £30, they have like, dupes of the dry robe. So they've got this big black one here, which is an adult, and then for £20 you can get a kid's version. They still stock my favourite UB protein bars, so I'm always going to pick some of them up. I also really like these barbecue protein like crisps as well. And then I've just seen that they do the Cliff bars. I don't feel like my B&M have done the Cliff bars before, so I've picked up a few of these. And then this is the electrolytes that I had last time for $8.49. I think they've got a smaller pack as well of 10 sachets for $4.99. I'm trying to figure out in my head something that I could use these for. It's a set of 3 storage bags, but they're in a really nice beige with a slight stripe. They're $9.99, and I'm like, they look like they'd be a good size. Absolutely, like, just want to buy them, but I don't know where I'd put them or what I need them for. But I also feel like they'd be like something to use them for at some point. But I'm like, do I just get them while I see them? But then I'm like, I don't have a purpose for them. They've got one left right at the back, which I'm buzzing about because it is my favourite. This smells divine, and I always use it on the bedding. And any white load that I do always gets a splash of this. I love it so much. Christmas is well and truly here, guys. Oh my god. I know that it's meant to be a reindeer, but why do I feel it looks kind of like a mouse? The red is so pretty. This wooden advent calendar countdown clock, stunning. If you want a little beige moment, get yourself some velvet brown bows. Christmas is coming, Christmas is coming. Christmas jammies. The Polar Express is one of my favourites, I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely love it. Look at this throw. Cute. $7.99. Let's have a look at that wrapping paper. I do love a bit of a wrapping paper. This is cute, but the sprout kind of spoils it for us. This one doesn't seem like it has a sprout on. Oh, it does, it's the same one. Not feeling the wrapping paper, not gonna lie. Plenty of stocking fillers you can get. People actually just love having a little look at these. It's just like eye candy to me. As a crisp girly, this is my kind of advent calendar. They're just not vegan. Gutted. one positive to buying shit, and especially when it comes to cleaning products, I cleaned the ensuite tonight because I had new products to play with. So this is your sign to do it. Anyway, I've had a gorgeous all body shower. Well, you can't have a shower without it being all body. Actually, you can do that. You can put your head over and have a wash. I never do that yet. I used to do that at my mum's house, where I would just like wash my hair. Well, I used to do that, but I've never done that yet because we have a separate shower and then a bath. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. I've had a everything shower and it was beautiful. Put my moisturiser on, my hair's in the heatless curlers, and I'm feeling content, and I'm going to go to bed, and I'll catch up with you in the morning. So we have been out on our bikes. We've had the dogs out earlier on. We've just been out on the bikes and we have stopped to get a little coffee. This is my favourite. It's a brown sugar oat shaken espresso. Oh, it's my favourite, I think, iced coffee ever. And then tonight we're going to Sean's mum and dad's for dinner, which I'm really looking forward to because we're having some sort of pasta dish. Carol said that's what they'd be doing, and I'm really excited because they're one of my faves. And I love going to Sean's mum and dad's for dinner because they always go all out with me being vegan. Like, Carol will get any alternative she can, so that I've got basically the same, and that's my love language, like little things like that. So I love going there. Do you think she'll have done the pasta or the lasagna?
Yeah,
Pasta, meatball pasta is what they usually do, isn't it?
Well, bolognese, isn't it?
Right, bolognese. I was saying to Sean a few weeks ago, like last time, I love going to Sean's mum and dad's for dinner because like it just reminds us of when we were younger and we used to have our dinners there all the time.
Yeah.
And the curries and the pastas, and then the like Sunday lunch style ones are my favourites. But yeah, we also had jacket potato and salmon as well. That was a core recipe in the household. But yeah, I used to love going. So I like going back and having a little dinner. I haven't seen your mum and dad in a while actually, so it'd be nice to have a little catch up as well. But yeah, Sean's on his days off now, so we're making the most of it and getting out this first day. How are you feeling?
Aye, good.
Good?
A bit chilly now.
Chilly? I feel like the bike rides make me hot, me.
Yeah, well,
Right, we are off to do yin yoga. Sean's never done yoga before. I've done Pilates and yoga a few times at David Lloyd. So we are going to do the yin yoga, which I believe is like a slower pace yoga. Sean always says you want like a good stretch and you want to try it, don't you?
aye.
So it's his first time. You feeling nervous?
Bit aye.
Are you? Yeah. Just like you get like that unknown nervous thing. It's like you've never done it before kind of thing.
Aye, and I'll be very good.
You know, he's not very flexible.
Well.
I've seen him stretch. He kind of get down that far. I really like the yoga and Pilates. I've not done yoga in a while. I usually do Pilates over yoga, but I think yoga's a bit more like slower pace and just like a good body position thing. But yeah, so that's what we're heading there, gonna do that, and then yeah, that's the plan. Feels like it's like what class is it? 12:40, and it's just nearly 1:30 now, so we're like running just on time. Complete. How do you like it?
It's good, eh?
Yeah.
Nice and chill.
Yeah, it was a good one. That was definitely a slower pace yoga, the yin one, but it was really nice. It was like longer time in the positions, and they were like really like low intensity positions, but they were really nice.
Yeah, that's good.
And I just love yoga, mate. I come out of like yoga just feeling like dead, stretched and nice.
I think you'll stretch off that. I don't think it was a stretch you on.
That was definitely more low pace, but you still like stretch muscles.
Right, that was good. Yeah, good for your back, that one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Normal yoga, you would do more positions and stuff, but then obviously you've got Pilates as well, which is more like intense. We'll have to do some of them now you've dipped your feet in.
Yeah.
But feel freshest after the pedicure, so I feel good. Always feel so much better when I've had the pedicure, but it was a bit of a strange interaction today. So the lady that was there asked us about my wedding, which I have been in since the wedding, and I'm not sure how she knows about the wedding because I never mentioned it to the nail tech. But I do think the week of the wedding when I went, I was really sick, and one of the girls had noticed I was sick and was like kept offering us water and stuff. And my mum came that week with us, and I think my mum might have mentioned I was getting married. But then she also just went, oh, you're having kids soon. I was like, no. I don't know if it's just because I got married and it was like, obviously, traditionally, I suppose that's the next step. But I was just like, no, I'm not maternal. And it was just a bit awkward because I felt like a few eyes were looking at us in the salon. But never mind. I popped into Heron Foods and I also popped into Aldi because I needed to pick up a few bits. I did this thing. So on TikTok, I did a video saying that I wasted majority of my food shop. If I don't prep my food shop when it comes into the house, it likely doesn't get prepped and gets wasted. So I'm trying to do more little shops. So the fridge has got nothing in it and I'm trying to just like eat as I go when I want. But I popped into Aldi and Heron's. I like to go to Heron's first just to see if they've got any like mint finds, like vegan stuff, because they're very hit or miss. Like I don't know what I'm going to get. And then I went to Aldi just to get some protein bits for me, like tofu and stuff, because they didn't have any in Heron's. But I'll show you what I got in both shops. So I spent £12 in Heron Foods and this is what I got. The pups absolutely love these chicken strips. I picked these up for them. I just got some strawberries because I fancy some chocolate strawberries. I then also got 2 packs of this chicken just as a high value treat for the pups. I got these because it is trick or treat coming up, so I thought, I'm pre-filming this video. I know it's not going up till November, but I thought I would grab these just in case we do get any kids knock. I also got these because there were 79p for a box of 4, whereas in Asda these are like £2 odd, I think. So I picked up 3 boxes of them. I got the protein Weetabix for £3.49. I also got these crackers. I got 2 of them for Sean, the protein milks, and then I just got a selection of cans for the fridge. And then from Aldi I spent £18. I got these for the fridge. I also got some carrots because I've been eating a lot of hummus and I just wanted some carrots, so I'm going to peel and chop these. I got my vegan chicken, some more hummus because we're running low, just a chunky veg soup to keep in the cupboard. I then also got 2 of my tofu, some dark chocolate because I'm going to make some date things, and for the strawberries. I then also got some desiccated. I then also got some of this coconut like shavings because I seen it on TikTok. I got some yogurt, more dates because we're running low, and then I got these 2 for Sean to try. But yeah, that's the little shop for a few days and we'll see how we get on. Coming for afternoon tea today at Running Fox. We had a voucher from Sean's birthday which we haven't used up yet, so we're going to use it. Yeah, Running Fox, I think it's an Northeast chain, is it? Maybe?
I think so. I think
yeah,
Northumberland
chain, but you get like a big sandwich, a big scone, a big cake, and a pastry thing, and it's really filling. The last few times we've only ate half and kept half for later because it just like it puts you in a food coma if not.
I'm planning on finishing it the day late.
You are? Sean, you'll be in an absolute state. You will be in a state and you know you will. Well, we're going on a hike after. I says to him, we're going on a hike after to make me feel better.
I feel great. I've been on a run this morning.
Yeah, well, you have, but I haven't.
6 run.
But we're meant to go to a boot camp this morning at the beach, and I'm absolutely gutted because last night I had the worst heartburn I've ever had in my life. And Sean has suffered with heartburn over like the years, and I never realised how bad actually it can be. Will you have?
Hello. Just made it sound like an illness.
It is. If you've got it, it's quite bad. I've never really experienced it to the extent I experienced it last night, and I woke up this morning and I felt so sick, so I just stayed in bed for a bit and we didn't manage to make the boot camp, which I was absolutely gutted about. Is that why you're fucking pacing and hurrying me? As you can see, Sean's hungry, so we're gonna go.
Look, they're knitting the table. They've been up again in like I don't know.
Right, we better go and see if we can get a table and Dan in. Oh, Sean, yeah man, take this.
On the dream, is that allowed?
You are?
On the dream, is that allowed?
I don't know, you tell me.
Imagine the dream collapsed.
Right, let's go for afternoon tea. had with afternoon tea. Was it good?
Very good.
You made a wrong sandwich choice though, didn't you?
Yeah, shocking.
What did you get?
Well, it was meant to be sausage.
He got a sausage and cheese one and he's whinging that he doesn't think there was enough sausage in it.
Yeah.
But he got 4 sausages, which I think is adequate for a sandwich.
Apparently. Yes, you're right, sausage, but there's little sausages and big sausages to me. And they were little.
Anyway, he's in a huff about that, but he's still full and he's just whinging.
Right.
Would you get that one again though? It was nice, the flavours, the chutney and the cheese and that in it are lovely.
Yeah, it was lovely. Just a bit heartbreaking when you say a little sausage.
But you're full. You know how I feel.
Yeah, you do.
We're going to go for a hike. We've come to Simonside Hill because with me being sick this morning, I haven't done any steps. I've done bugger all.
Let us know when you're done.
No, you're coming.
Come have me spot on.
So we're going to do this trek and then I'll have got my steps in and I'll feel better. So,
I got your steps in there.
yeah.
Okay,
How even announced your steps?
12,500.
12,500. Well, yeah, because you weren't ill this morning, so you went on a run. You had them out.
I've walked the dogs, been on a run, cleaned the house, done that a lot.
What did you do in the house? Because the dishes are still full.
Right. Didn't
The
say
floor-
the dishes, cleaned the house.
What did you clean? Because now it looks clean.
Bloody well, look very well there.
What did you clean this morning?
An eagle-eyed cleaner would know these things.
Well, if you had a job, I'd get you sacked because you haven't done a good job at cleaning. I was going to say, if you are a cleaner, I'd have to sack you because you haven't done a good job.
Oh, yeah. Put it off.
What did you clean?
Well, if you want an inspector, I'd sack you because you haven't inspected very well.
Okay, but what did you clean?
Demi,
You didn't
I don't
clean?
want to overwhelm you.
You don't want to overwhelm us.
No, I don't want that.
Guys, listen to the silence. It's just stunning. There's like wind that picks up every now and again, but other than that, it is silent. Beautiful. So yesterday was a fail. Obviously, after the afternoon tea, I was trying to be productive and I dragged Sean for a hike. I went flying and my knee landed on a rock and it is not in a good state, all right? It is killing, especially because your knee's obviously on a joint. Every time I bend it, I'm in a lot of pain, which is every time I walk and every time I need to do anything. This is what it looks like. So as you can see, it's a mess. So yesterday, we had to abandon the hike early because I wasn't sure what state my knee was in. We got back to the car, I checked it and I was like, right, I think it's just badly bruised because it literally went boom on a rock. So I was like, yeah, it's badly bruised. So came home, elevated it, rested it and did what you're meant to do when you whack something. And then I decided I'm not going to feel sorry for myself today. So I've got up and I've cleaned. Probably not the wisest decision. But I'm in such a good mental health place at the minute with doing things that I am not going to allow this to set us back. It is definitely just bruised. I can move my leg, like the joint and everything hurt. But it is definitely just a bad bruise, I think. So I'm not like worried. But also like, I'm just like, I'm not going to allow myself to, yeah, I'm going to try and rest it as much as I can. And when I'm sitting down, like on the sofa and stuff, I'm going to have it elevated and ice to help. But I've got shit I want to do and I'm not allowing myself to get in this headspace of not getting stuff done because of that injury. All right, so I'm being strict on myself and I'm like, yeah, but you've still got shit to do, because I do. I still have shit to do. But I cannot believe I did that. I was trying to be, like, I am the clumsiest person ever. Like, it just, stuff like this happens to us all of the time. I just end up falling, hurting myself. I get, like, I'm just so clumsy and it actually pisses us off. So, that's my rant of this week. Anyway, I have done some cleaning this morning. Sean's gone shopping to try and get himself some bits for the holiday we've got coming up because he wanted a few new bits, but I didn't go because I knew if I'd went, I'd spend money that I don't need to spend. I've bought a few things on Vinted, but if I'm in a shop and I see something, well, I'm going to buy it, aren't I? And the aim is to not do that when I have stuff or when I can get it secondhand and I don't need stuff. So, yeah, I didn't go. But I'm going back to acting today and I've not done a hobby in a while. Obviously, I was involved in Harvey for a while, but today I'm going back to acting. It's only, well, I can actually only make it for an hour today, but I'm going to go on Monday as well, because there's 2 classes a week to the one I'm starting. It's a new group that I've never been to before, so I'm actually excited. I'm not nervous. I don't get nervous for this kind of thing anymore. I feel like I used to, but it just doesn't bother us anymore. I also have quite a few little spots. I'm just gonna get rid of these. So yeah, I'm going back to acting this afternoon, which I'm very excited for. It's absolutely killing. It's so painful and sore. I just wanna be part of your symphony. Oh, I want you to rule my life, you to rule my life, you to rule my life, yeah. Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I don't want you not to say, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you feel. Wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. I heard that you're settled down, that you've found a girl and you're married now.